The first thing you want to do is pay attention to this instruction set that comes in it. It has really important information that'll help you actually be successful with these more high-end pans. You have to season this particular type of pan. All this means is when you get the pans, of course, go ahead and clean it all with soap and water. Then you're going to set the pans on the stovetop on low heat for about 1 minute. Take 1 teaspoon of oil or butter and rub that into the pan with a paper towel. And then it's ready to cook, or you can go ahead and clean it and store it. 3 levels of metal that go into the production of the pan. First and third are your stainless steel levels that help with your non-stick options. The middle one is your aluminum, and that's your even heat distribution. So what makes these patent protected and so unique is with this hexagon design, the lower side is your nonstick. Then there is a raised hexagon on the aluminum just above that. So when you're scraping a spatula or a whisk on top, that spatula is actually hitting the aluminum and never actually touching the nonstick. Brilliant design. To ensure that this thing is ready to go, each time you use these particular pans, you're going to use a little bit of oil or butter to continue to re-season them, preheat for about 1 minute, and then you're ready to go. Low cooking setting for these pans is the equivalent medium-high on other standard pans. You want to cook something like an egg, fry an egg, you're going to want to put your butter or oil, put it on low, and keep this pan on low to cook the egg. Most other things are going to be on medium-low, and the only exception to that is if you want to very quickly sear meat, then you can go to high. But you want to follow those instructions. And finally is your lifetime warranty. Pans can go into the oven up to 500 degrees. The lids are oven ready up to 400 degrees. The tempered glass is great. I love that you can just peek through the lid, and if you need to have a low boil and see it simmering, you can check it out. You're not constantly having to lift the lid off of the pan. I do love the cool touch handle as well as the steam hole. The rims of this one is an 8-inch pan. The interior is 6.5 inches, and then you've got about a 2-inch height. Your cold touch handle, 10-inch pan. The rim is 10 inches. The interior is 7.5 inches. You still have your 2-inch height. Your 12-inch rim, the interior on this one is 9 inches on the flat bottom, 2 inches height. And the griddle pan is a little bit different. 13 inches, the center is 11. The 1-inch raised lip for things like bacon or grease, it's not gonna run off the pan, it'll hold it in place. When it comes to cleaning these, the recommendation is to simply let them cool, then take them to the sink and use soapy water. They should clean right up. If, however, there's that stubborn burnt piece on there, you can use those metal scrubs, as well as these are dishwasher ready, so that's always an option. Love the fact that it can go straight from the stovetop into the oven and to the dishwasher. It comes to these between the non-stick surface, the cool handle, the metal whisk and spatulas in it, a glass, an electric, an induction, put them in the oven, put them in the dishwasher, so versatile. These pans are very impressive. I highly recommend you check them out. They are a bit of an investment in price, but worth it.